ya, YouTubers? Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Fantasy Grounds from the ground up. And in our last episode, we made a noble knight sorcerer tiefling, and in this episode, we are going to be making since it's an outlander, warlock. And it looks like we are looping back, so this is going to be a Dragonborn Warlock. I guess we can close these guys now, and we can go ahead and go to character. We're going to have another Dragonborn. We don't want to use the same one. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out... First, let's see if we can find a picture real quick. I don't think there was another Dragonborn inside Smiteworks, right? Just the one. Just this purple. Well, I guess we could do this bard looking one. I mean, I guess he is a bard. It's not that he's a bard looking one. He's supposed to be a bard. But let's just check really quick. Maybe in the Pathfinder there. I thought there was one in here too. Dragonborn. Do you see Dragonborn? I see Tiefling. Maybe that's the only one. Let's do this. Let's back out here. Oh, this one doesn't have search yet. Dang it, that's in the next... Wait. I thought that was in here. This is Unity. I know we have a search somewhere with, like, images and junk. I guess just not here. Alright, well, let's just do the bard one then. We can try fantasy portraits, but I think they're all ugly. And so we'll just do this one, and just so we have a Dragonborn looking thing, we'll just do the bard guy. And who says our warlock can't have a mandolin or whatever that thing is? Alright, so let's go ahead and close this. And I clicked the wrong thing, of course, so now it's pulling up the help. Alright, so we have a Dragonborn, Dragonborn, and this is a warlock. I guess that's not too far-fetched. Alright, so let's go ahead, do our background, Outlander. And then do our warlock piece, our class, warlock, and let's go look at that. So it looks like as a warlock, what would we, maybe not religion so much. We have survival and athletics, which are not even in this list. So, I'm gonna say maybe intimidation and maybe arcana. And then let's do I know the fiend is one that is in the PHB, so let's do that. Alright, so now we have our base info. We still need the race. Dragonborn. And now we can do our rolls. Why'd that not click? Did I grab the picture one? The image? This is a Dragonborn. This is more of a lizard, I think, but that's okay. Let's see. So let's go ahead. I don't think we need race for anything else. We do need the class, and we need this. Maybe do something like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll for our stats. And do /CLEAR. There we go. And go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, not good stats so far. 4, 5. That's not bad. And 6. We got a not very good warlock here. So it looks like race-wise, strength is our highest because it has a +2. Charisma actually is a good one to have bonus in as well because that is, I believe, what Warlocks use as their primary stat. So let's go ahead and look at the real quick thing. The quick build, which always helps. You can make Warlock quickly by following these suggestions. Charisma should be our highest score, followed by Constitution. Wow. This is a pretty average character. So if we put the 15 down here, that goes to 16. And then I guess we just want to put the 12 in con. An 11 there. We'll save our 10 here, so that'll actually just be 12. And then the other one, let's put our other 11. Which was our things? We're using int there, cha, whiz, great. A little bit of everything. So where do we put it in wisdom or in? I'm going to put it in wisdom just because that will help a little bit with perception checks and things of that nature. Alright, so that is our base. Not super good. We have a 1d8 plus con, so our max at first is 9. And let's continue on. So we already did skills. Let's go ahead and look at this. So Dark One's Blessing, let's check that out. Starting at first level, when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier plus your warlock level, minimum of 1. So our charisma modifier is +3, and our warlock level, so that is 4. So we get temporary hit points. Now if you don't know where you would put your temporary hit points is in this TMP box, and that will, I mean, it doesn't automatically remove them or anything, but it does consider them temporary hit points. So that is where we would put that when we do that. So this is actually really good to remember. I have to be honest, even playing a warlock in another campaign that I'm doing, I never remember to do this. So we'll have to see if there's actually a class feature spell thing that might remind you of this, because I don't know how you'd automate that one. Reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points. Now the other question is, do you have to take it to the 0 hit points, or is it, you know, that like if I'm beating something up and I get like 90% of the hits, and then someone comes in and finishes it off, does that not count? It kind of seems like it wouldn't count. In other words, I could just go tag any creature and get that temporary hit points, and I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't stack. It doesn't say how long it lasts though. Minimum of 1. That's something worth looking into. Alright, next one. We have expanded spell lists of the Fiend. That will be good to look at because we get special spells as a Fiend. It looks like at first we get Burning Hands and Command as available also. Although this does say the following lets you choose from expanded list of spells. When you learn a warlock spell, the following spells are added to the warlock spell list for you. So do these count against, say, spells known? And I guess that also means cantrips known, spells known. So to me, this seems like this is in addition to the 2 that I know. I also get these 2. You guys can chime in and let me know what you think. It's definitely up for interpretation. and I'm okay with that. Otherworldly Patron. So this is at first level. You have struck a bargain with an otherworldly being of your choice. The Archfey of the Fiend, the Great Old One, the Undying, each of which are detailed in their respective chapters. So I like to just put in here that I did the Fiend. I mean, you can see Fiend here and you can see Fiend there, but this just reminds me that, yeah, that's what this is. Fiend. So there's that. Pact Magic. This is your arcane research and the magic bestowed on you by your patron have given you facility, the faculty. With spells, see chapter 10 for the general rules of spellcasting and chapter 11 for warlock spell lists. So we know 2 cantrips, which we already know from right here. But this might also tell us a little bit more, which is important. So you learn additional cantrips at high levels. Okay, so the warlock table shows how many spell slots you have. So we can see here we at first level. So we have first level, we have 1 spell slot. Now the kind of weird thing with the warlock is you don't have first level spell slots and then second level spell slots, and you can actually cast from both of them. It's kind of weird because when you are second level, everything is second level. So that means any first level spells are automatically being cast as second level spells. The downside of this is you would think, okay, well, at first level I have 2 slots, at second level I have 2 slots. Oh, now at second level I get 2 slots. But these 2 basically go away and you only have 2 slots in second level. Everything's just upcast automatically. Or at least that's how I understand it. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before, and if I am wrong, feel free to chime in and let me know. So the Warlock table shows how many spell slots you have. The table also shows what the level of those spell slots. So that sounds pretty much like what I was just saying. All of your spell slots are the same level. To cast one of your Warlock spells first level or higher, you must expend a spell slot. You regain all expended spell slots when you finish a short or long rest. Now that's definitely one advantage there, is I only need to take a short rest, which is anywhere from, I believe it's 1 hour to 4 hours of doing nothing. It might even be less than that. Short rest, I think it can actually be anything like 10 minutes up to 4 hours is considered short rest. Most your casters, they don't actually regain spell slots unless it's a long rest. So that is kind of advantageous. However, I mean, where other people might have like 4 level 1 slots, 3 level 2 slots, and 1 level 3 slot, you know, for a total of, what was that, 8? I only have, say, 2, period. All the way up till I get to, what is this, level 3? Then I get 4 of them. And it does go up a little bit as we go. That was spell. No, that spell's known. Spell slots goes up to 4. So that's the most I can have. Now, to kind of make up for this, usually the spells that a warlock knows are actually more potent than, say, other characters. So the spells that the warlock has are have a little more punch to them. Let's see. To cast one of your level 1 or higher, you must expend a spell slot. You gain expend a spell. Okay. For example, when you are a 5th level, you have 2 3rd level spell slots. To cast a 1st level spell, Thunder Wave, I can barely read that. Thunder Wave, you must spend one of those slots, and you cast it as a 3rd level spell. So that's basically what I was just saying. At first level, you know the first level spells of your choice from the Warlock spell list. So I don't think there's anything really special here that we need to actually take. So that's our pack magic. The Fiend, this gives us more information about the Fiend. I think this will definitely be something we want to look more at. I need to like stagger these just a little so that I can swap back and forth to them. Alright, so there's the Fiend. So we already have that one. The Wanderer, this is part of our Outlander. You have an excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. So that's actually pretty good. That means as long as where we are has the, has animals, berries, or something like that, I basically can come up with stuff to feed my party of at least 5. So that's pretty good. And that's just our background. Alright, so moving on, we go into the traits. And let's just check those real quick. We have our breath weapon. This one is definitely going to be something that is on the Rob Tui stuff. So you can use your action to excel destructive energy. Your draconic ancestry determines the size and shape. So this, we'll keep that for now. Damage resistance, this is one that we actually will probably have to modify. I think I've mentioned that before, that some of these things will have a little edit in them. And then here is our ancestry. So let's see, I'm not necessarily sold on any of these specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we could just do a 1d10. We are, that looked like it was on the line, an 8. So if that's 10, 9, 8. So we're a red dragon. That helps us. So we know our breath weapon is fire. We know our resistance is also fire. And we should also put that it's a 15-foot cone. Come on, move over. So 15 FT cone. So that will just help us remember anytime we come here and look at it, we'll go, oh yeah, 15-foot cone. Maybe we'll put the dex save in there too. So put another comma, let's see, fire, maybe semicolon. 15-foot cone, semicolon, dex save. Okay, so that gives us the information we need for that, so I don't think we actually need that one anymore. Let's see, so we have light armor. We have one type of musical instrument. Well, our picture shows us with, I'm assuming that's a lute. Isn't a lute like a, kind of like a mandolin guitar or something? I think it is. Let me go Google it real quick. What is a lute? L-U-T-E. Okay, that's pulling up Lute Olson and stuff. So, what is a lute? It is a weird guitar that has like the up at the top where the neck is, it bends at 90-degree angles. 90-degree angle. There's only one of them. So yeah, I guess that kind of looks almost what this is, except for the top bends. Let's see. We know simple weapons. And we know common, draconic, and one of our choice. Let's do, if we are a warlock, I would imagine maybe we have picked up infernal. That kind of seems to make sense to me. Alright, moving on. Let's get to our inventory. Let's add our copper pieces, silver pieces, our electrum pieces, and our gold pieces, and finally our platinum pieces. And let's go ahead and add our stuff that we get. So we get a staff. So let's grab items real quick. And we get a staff. S-T-A-F-F. It's not a quarterstaff. It's just what I'm assuming this is just like a walking stick. It probably doesn't even have any attack type stats. Yeah, it's nothing really special. Just kind of a that actually it says it can be, or our arcane focus could be on top of that. Although wait, I don't think Warlock has an arcane focus or a component palette. Maybe they do. They have to have something. Everyone seems to have something. So there we go. We get a hunting trap. Let's see if there's a hunting. Hunting. There we go. We actually got a hunting trap. Pretty nice. A trophy. I don't think there will actually be anything called trophy. I will be surprised. T-R-O... A trough. Oops. Yeah, there's no trophy. How about... I imagine it's going to be small. Maybe we'll have a dragon tooth. But I don't think there's going to actually be an item in there. So let's just reskin. Let's see. T-O-T. Let's just see real quick. No. Tooth. So actually we don't need to reskin anything. Let's just do this. Let's add a line item here. We add 2. Go ahead and turn that off. We'll call this a D-R-A-G-O-N Dragons T-O Tooth. This will be our trophy. T-R-O-P-H-Y. And let's just make it what? Point, like half a pound. No, that's really big. Point, maybe 2.5. No, it didn't do the point. Decimal 2.5. It does not like doing that. Decimal 2. All right, that works. We'll just do 0.2. It's a fairly large one, but it's like a necklace. Let's see. Set of Traveler's Clothes. That one we should be able to find. T-R-A-V-E-L-E-R-S. Maybe, maybe not. T-R-A-V. Alright, let's go look up clothes. C-O-O-T-H-E-S. Cloths. Oh, I didn't have the exclamation or the comma or apostrophe. Yes, apostrophe. So there's our traveler's clothes. And a belt pouch containing 10 gold pieces. 10. And let's do our pouch. There we go. Do a pouch for the gold. And like I've done in many other of my videos where we do the location, I'm not going to do that just in because we're already at 23 minutes. So just try and cruise through this guy. And that should be everything we need there. Now we need to come to this guy. Scroll down here. And we have either a component pouch or an arcane focus. I think our arcane focus will be our staff. So I'm going to actually say... actually, you know what? No, I'm going to... I don't know. I'm going to say arcane focus is more of an amulet. Because that would mean we'd have to almost hold our arcane focus every time we're going to use it. Use a spell. So, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I think we'll do that. So we're going to start up here with the light crossbow or any simple weapons. Crossbow seems pretty good because I want to be more of a range. Although if someone gets in close, I want to be able to take them out. Maybe we'll do as a scimitar. I think a scimitar is a light weapon. Or a simple weapon. Javelin, light hammer, club, dagger. Maybe I'll just do a hand axe. So that will be our simple weapon. Just so we can have the melee if necessary. Component pouch. Let's just do Arcane ARC Arcana. Okay, I know it's under, I think, tools. Artisans, gaming sets. And I was totally wrong. It's not under tools. It's under adventure gear. Arcane focus. So I'm going to say we have a crystal. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Let's do a crystal. Oh, there it is. Crystal amulet. A-M-U-L-E-T. Amulet. A-R-C-A-N-E-F-O-C-U-S. So we have an amulet, an arcane amulet, or an amulet, which is our arcane focus. A crystal. Let's do this. That just looks weird. There we go. Okay, so we have that. Then we can have a Scholars Pack or a Dungeoneers Pack. I'm going to go with Dungeoneers. The pack's down here. Standard. Wait, our pack's under... There it is. Dungeoneers Pack. Oh, man, I hate it when it doesn't expand it. Alright, hold on. Is it because I drag it up there? I wonder if I drag it down here, because it seems like I've done these ones before and it worked. No. Alright, then forget it. Let's do pack. Dungeoneers. Now this, I guess it does matter. Let's try the 5th edition. There we go. There's our Dungeoneers pack for us. And then we have leather armor. Oh, we can't have a simple weapon, so maybe we will do the light crossbow. Let's do daggers. D-A-G-G. Dagger. Grab that one. Grab it again. There's 2 of those. And let's just do the light crossbow, because we don't need the sword then. So L-I-G, light. Crossbow light, sure, why not? And then we need bolts, because it said, yeah, 20 bolts. B-O-L-T-S, there's the bolts. There's our crossbow bolts. We'll even throw in a crossbow bolt case. Why did that say case? Thought it said bolt case. Crossbow case. Yep. That should have pulled up. Oh, because I said bolts. I bet you anything that's it. Okay, so that takes care of all our different things here. We have Dungeoneers. Oh, we need leather armor. I forgot that. As with my other characters, I'm going to go ahead and give it 1 extra AC. I'm going to go ahead and do studded leather. S-T-U-D-D-E-D. And there it is. And I think that be all. We got our 2 daggers. Oh, our simple weapon we already had, which was... Okay, I think we're all good. So let's go ahead and close that one out. And now we can go on to our notes. I'm going to say our alignment maybe would be C-H-A-O-T-I-C, chaotic, and maybe neutral. Chaotic neutral, that kind of seems like a warlocky type of thing. Not necessarily good. So there's that. We have our 2 of those. Crossbow, we have 20 of those. Hand axe, we only have 1. Alright, so here you can see with our spell slots, it's automatically saying just the first slot. And when we hit like level 2, 3, 4, this will automatically go up as we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit our spells up. Oh, we're at 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, these take forever. Let's go ahead and not that one. I did the wrong thing. Where is that? That is source. Get rid of source. First we need to go to class features, And this will be these guys right here. I'm going to bring them down just a little lower so I can see them better, what they're called. So Dark One's Blessing, so we want to go to Warlock. Warlock, we'll do Fiend afterwards. And let's see if any of these are in there. Dark One's Blessing, so we have that. Expanded list, I don't think that would be in there, but the Fiend might. Fiend expanded spell list, Dark One's Blessing, Dark One's Own Luck, Fiendish Resilience, yeah. So let's then go here and look under the Fiend, which has nothing. So this is just stuff as we go. We get Dark One's Blessing. I don't think we get this till like level 6. So there we go. Alrighty. So that is this. Let's go ahead and call this C-O-8-FAST-F-E-A-T-U-R-E S-E-S because it's features. And then we don't need Warlock because we know what we are. And we can go ahead and get rid of this one. And I think that goes ahead and does that stuff for us. Let's go ahead and close out these 3. Then as a Dragonborn, so we need to go to our race traits and change this to Dragonborn. Dragonborn, there we go. So we have Breath Weapon and Resilience. It looks like they're already there, so let's go ahead and call this RACIALTRAITS, and then click over here and get rid of the Dragonborn part. That was Breath Weapon, and there is our Resistance. 1 second. There we go. So that will do that and that. Oops, click here. Oops. There we go. Go ahead and close that one. And now this is, I believe, where I was saying we need to edit our things. So if we come in here, is it in here, I think? Which one are we on? We're on Breath Weapon. Oh, I need to go down here. So here you can see it says resistance is edit, because that's this one. This is the damage, and see it says edit there as well. So our edit here will be fire, and we can go ahead and close that now, and then we go here and we edit this one to say fire, because we be a red Dragonborn, even though it shows green there. It's a greenish red. All right, so, and then I believe I should have kept up the Warlock thing, because now I can't remember what it said. We can get rid of this. And there are those 2 things. The last thing we have to do is our spells. And if we go back under Warlock, I think it said we know 2, right? Spells known 2. So we know 2 first level spells. Oh, and was it 2 cantrips? Dang it. I should have looked at both those. I think it was 3. Nope, cantrips, 2. 2 and 2. Alright, so we're just going to do these ones really quick. Let's go ahead and go up to, oh, actually, it's this one I want. Go to spells. And might as well leave this Warlock, because why not? Alright, so Warlock, so cantrips, we know 2. And I'm just going to pick 2 really quick. Of course, there's the bread and butter of a Warlock, which is Eldritch Blast. And let's do Chill Touch. It's kind of funny it's called Touch. Well, there's actually a couple things that are funny about this. One, it's called Touch, but you can actually do it 120 feet away. The second is, it isn't even cold damage, it's necrotic. So, and then Eldritch Blast I would almost think would be necrotic damage, but it's actually force damage. So we're going to do Chill Touch there. So there's that. I'm going to shrink these down just so we can see what we're doing. And let's go ahead. We get, so according to this, I'm going to say, I'm making an executive decision here. Which one was it? Was it Pact Magic? No. It was under the Fiend? Yes. No, it's the... I thought there was... Oh, there it is. Expanded spell list. Alright, so we get Burning Hands and Command. So I'm going to go ahead and just give me those. Like I said, this might be up to the DM as just saying these are available to you. Here it kind of makes it sound like it's more than that, because these two spells aren't actually typically a Warlock spell, as you can see. So I'm going to go grab my two spells that I know. Let's do... Hellish Rebuke is always a good one. And Witch Bolt. Let's do those two. Close and close. And then, because these aren't typically actually Warlock spells, we're going to just blank this boy out here. And Command and Burn, they'll actually be at the very beginning. So Burning Hands is right here. And Command is right here. Now, like I said, this is up to the DM. Because I don't think a Warlock has a whole lot, and they'll burn through their first level spell slot really quickly. Didn't it say 2? Was it just 1? I think it is just 1, actually. Spell slot's 1. Because they'll burn through that really quickly, I like to give them at least enough things to still feel like they're in the battle instead of, okay, I've done my one spell, now I'm just going to do, you know, Eldritch Blast for the... Oh, actually, Eldritch... Wait. Oh, these are the spell level. I'm like, wait a minute. You know, they'll have more to choose from. They only get to do one of these, so I don't think it's that big of a deal personally. But anyway, it's definitely something you should ask your DM how they actually do it, because others would interpret it saying that not only do you have the level 1 spells from the Warlock class, but you're also given the ability to use these two spells in lieu of one of those. So, you know, it's all by interpretation. Alright, so we're closing in on 40 minutes. I think we have finished our Warlock. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discords. And that's about it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.